The Borough of Madison, New Jersey proudly presents the Rose City America 250 celebration event. Welcome everyone, I'm your hostess Georgette Castro here at Madison High School for this very special celebration. Today we are proud to welcome the United States Marine Corps to Madison, and later on we will bring you a look to not one but two Marine Corps aircraft, the CH-53K King Stallion and the V-22 Osprey. This is an incredible hot day here at Madison, which makes the focus, discipline, and professionalism of everyone taking part even more impressive. Right now, I'm melting. It's gonna be 101 degrees today. Thank you for joining us for the Rose City America 250 celebration event.
Thank you very much for coming. I want to thank the City of Madison for supporting this, the school board, and Madison High School. And also everybody, the police, the fire department, and all the other surrounding emergency services. So thank you very much. Happy Independence Day, and enjoy the show. Oh, one last thing. I just wanted to make sure everybody, we have a special guest. We have a gentleman, Corporal Bob Hayes. He's a veteran of World War II. And he is here today. So if you see him, make sure you say hello.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ann, District Director for Congresswoman Ana William Mejia. The Congresswoman, sent her regrets that she couldn't make it today, but she wanted to share her appreciation for all of you and recognize the proud legacy of the United States Marine Corps as part of our nation's 250th anniversary. I want to recognize Mayor Conley, Council President John Forte, and the Borough Council, and also Morris County Commissioner John Krikis. As we prepare to commemorate America's 250th anniversary, let us remember that our nation's strength has always depended on the force of those willing to defend freedom in this country. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Madison. I'm John Forte, Council President for the Borough of Madison, and I'm here today representing the governing body with Council members Bob Landergan alongside the track, with Councilman Eric Range, Councilwoman Deb Cohen, and Councilwoman Melissa Honahan. It's my pleasure to welcome you as we gather to celebrate our nation's semi-quincentennial. That's a tough one. Semi-quincentennial. In just 2 days, the United States will commemorate the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, a historic milestone that invites us to reflect on the ideals of liberty, service, and the sacrifice that have shaped our nation since 1776. Today, you're about to experience something that few communities have the opportunity to host. Performances by the renowned United States Marine Corps Silent Drill Platoon and the 2nd Marine Division Band, along with the arrival of the CH-53K King Stallion and V-22 Osprey. You may be asking yourself, why Madison? To that I say, why not Madison? But the real answer is that we're incredibly fortunate to have Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Hilton, a United States Marine and Madison resident, whose vision and dedication, along with the hard work of our Patriotic Celebrations Committee, made today's event possible. As a community named for James Madison, one of our nation's founding fathers, Madison has a special connection to this historic milestone. As America prepares to celebrate 250 years of independence, it is fitting that we come together to honor the men and women of the United States Marine Corps and all who have worn the uniform in defense of our freedom. I would also like to thank the Madison Board of Education for generously allowing us to use these fields today. While Madison has many beautiful open spaces, finding one large enough and safe enough to accommodate military aircraft is no easy task. I know many of you are here for the band, the silent drill platoon, and of course the aircraft. So without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce Morris County Commissioner and United States Marine Corps veteran, John Krickus.
Thank you. Good morning, Madison. We can do better than that for the Marines. Good morning, Madison. A lot better. And thank you, Council President Forte, and thanks to everyone who was involved in putting this event on today. It's quite a show, with the drill team, the band, the Ospreys, and the choppers. Absolutely outstanding. And I have to say, we know Upsale's the big event this weekend, but I think this is the next best event. Put aside that wedding that's happening at Madison Square Garden, and I think this has a lot better attendees here today. There are a number of veterans here today, and one in particular we had speak at events at the county. He's a Vietnam veteran, and I know we have a lot of Vietnam veterans. Could the Vietnam veterans please stand up? Let's give them a round of applause. And could all veterans please stand up? Let's give everyone a round of applause who served our country. Emerson Crooks is his name. He's a Vietnam combat veteran. I don't know if Emerson made it today, but he carries around in his wallet the names of 5 of his brothers who didn't make it back. And as we look at this weekend, we remember those who were lost. And I want to get back to that in a moment. We all came from somewhere, and I had the honor, the privilege of growing up here in Madison. I graduated right on this field, and I found myself a few days later on those yellow footsteps in Paris Island. While I have many titles as an elected official, committeeman, mayor, freeholder, county commissioner now, there is no title I am more proud of than having earned the title of United States Marine. Hoorah! It is so fitting that we celebrate 250 years of our independence, while we also witness the dedication and skill of the Marine Corps. The American Revolution created a republic where the individual is sovereign, and the days of monarchy were over. Now, I guarantee you that my fellow recruits at Marine Corps Recruit Depot and myself were not constitutional scholars. But we all instinctively knew our country stood for freedom. Freedom of speech, assembly, worship, and generally the ability to live our lives and pursue our dreams as we see fit. A famous quote summarizes one of those freedoms, the freedom of speech. I may disagree with what you say, but I will defend unto death your right to say it.
Amen.
Now, those are fine words, but they're more than fine words. To Emerson, the 5 names that he carries around with him, to the 58,000 names on the Vietnam Wall, the 7,000 names of those in the military who died in Afghanistan and Iraq, they gave their all so we could exercise the right to free speech and all our other rights. These are not just fine words. This is how each one of us is able to live our lives every day with the freedoms that a majority of the world does not enjoy. So I understand we have our doubts. Sometimes we feel more divided than united. And you may disagree with some of what I'm saying today, which is fine. That's the whole point. But as Martin Luther King said, we may all have come on different ships, but we're all in the same boat now. And on this 200th anniversary of the American Revolution, we can all honor the sacrifice of 251 years of the Marines, Army, and Navy, and the other branches of the services that follow, by working together, being a little more patient with each other, and as we argue and debate, being thankful we have the right to do so peacefully. Thank you, and God bless. Now,
Thank you, sir. Our next guest of honor is Major General Walsh. He is the Director of Marine Corps Aviation Acquisition. And he comes to us from right across the river in Brooklyn, so it's an honor to have him here. Thank you very much.
All right, good morning, everybody. And thanks, first of all, to the organizers, Lieutenant Colonel Hilton, for putting this great event together. You're really in for a treat as you see the silent drill platoon and the band perform here in just a second. I think it's really important that we gather for events like this to celebrate 250 years of the United States of America and 250 years of perfecting the liberty and freedoms that we have as Americans. I think it's important also to reflect on the people who have served to protect, defend, and maintain these freedoms over the years. I think it's really easy to look back and think about the big names like Washington and Lincoln and King and people like that. But the story of America is more than just those heroes. It's about everyday Americans who have stepped up to serve. Our veterans out here, our service members that you're going to see here in a second. It's about the elected officials. It's about the teachers, the public servants, and everyday citizens who participate in democracy by getting out there and voting and volunteering. So as you celebrate over the weekend, celebrate the 4th, remember those folks. Remember that you're all part of that democracy and the American experiment that is such a success. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for celebrating with us. God bless America. Semper Fidelis.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Or good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the 2nd Marine Division Band from Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, under the direction of Gunnery Sergeant Waller and Drum Major Sergeant Zirkle. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, for the 2nd Marine Division Band. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gunner Sergeant Brandon Parker. I'm the platoon sergeant for the Silent Drill Platoon. Hey, before the Silent Drill Platoon gets started, I want to take a second to recognize Corporal Bob Walsh, fought as you were in World War II on the island of Okinawa. Sir, thank you very much for your service.
What you're about to see is one of the most respected and precise ceremonial performances in the United States Marine Corps. This is the Silent Drill Platoon based at Marine Barracks, Washington. The platoon is known for performing complex marching and rifle movements without spoken commands. The Silent Drill Platoon has been part of the Marine Corps tradition since 1948 and the group known as Marching 24. And today, they're doing this in this excruciating heat, which makes the discipline and focus even more impressive.
Standing before you today is the 24 Marine Premier Marching Element of the United States Marine Corps, the Silent Drill Platoon. The United States Marine Corps Silent Drill Platoon represents over 7 decades of marching and rifle drill precision. The platoon premiered their show at Marine Barracks, Washington, D.C. during the Sunset Parades of 1948. Since then, they've performed their drill sequence hundreds of times each year in major public engagements in the United States and abroad. The platoon is comprised of all infantry Marines, and they execute their drill sequence without any verbal commands or cadence. The M1 rifles that they carry with fixed bayonets weigh in excess of 10 1/2 pounds. They embody not only the legacy of the Marine Corps, but the enduring spirit of a nation, born in revolution 250 years ago, tested through generations, and carried forward today by Marines such as these. The platoon commander is Captain Jonathan Kirby from Brighton, Illinois. The platoon sergeant is Gunnery Sergeant Brandon Parker of Matoka, Virginia. The platoon rifle inspector is Corporal Quentin Greason from Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, Marine Barracks, Washington, D.C. proudly presents the United States Marine Corps Silent Drill Platoon.
United States Marine Corps Silent Drill Platoon.
And now, look to the sky for an incredible sight. Two remarkable examples of Marine Corps aviation, the CH-53K Stallion and the V-22 Osprey. Hi, welcome in, and we are here with
Staff Sergeant Wong
and Sergeant Bessel.
and I'm Georgette Castro reporting from Madison, New Jersey. So as you can see, we are not allowed to go into the aircraft, but this is a...
this is the V-22 Bravo Osprey.
The only operational tilt-rotor aircraft in the world. That means we're able to take off like a original helicopter, just like that CH-53 over there, and then we can also fly as an airplane and extend our range.
What it means to you to be here at Madison today in this event?
Well, we're really proud to come out, celebrate the 250th birthday of the United States, coming out, interacting with the public, showing kind of some of the things that the U.S. military is able to do, showing some of our beautiful aircraft. Really proud to be able to come out and provide the public with this opportunity to interact.
Do you operate the aircraft?
So Sergeant Basil and myself are actually crew chiefs in the back of the aircraft. Then the pilots are going to be the ones actually in control of the aircraft. So we run everything pretty much from the cockpit aft.
Okay. And for how many years have you been in the force?
So I've been in it for approximately 8 years.
We're stationed in MCAS New River in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
What are some of the features that the aircraft has? I see that you can see all the interior, and you cannot see that in a regular aircraft.
Yes, ma'am. So a little bit more bare bones with the military style aircraft. We've got troop seats, providing that assault support, kind of one of the main missions that the V-22 provides, and then just standard equipment that you would have within an aircraft, with hydraulics and pneumatic power as well as electrical power throughout the entire aircraft.
Amazing. It's really hot here today. Do you have air conditioner inside for you guys?
We do. So there's tubing and ducting throughout the entire aircraft that provides airflow for the entire crew, as well as if we have packs in the back, cooling off the crew.
How many people does it hold?
So we have 25 troop seats in the back, and then typically, standardly, we have a couple crew chiefs as well as a couple pilots.
Thank you so much for your service, and happy 4th of July, and happy 250th anniversary for United States.
Yeah. Thank you. Happy 4th of July.
Thank you. And here we have
Sergeant Toledo, maintainer of the Osprey.
Sergeant Plato, maintainer of the Osprey.
So tell us a little bit more on this work of maintaining this aircraft.
So mostly it's a very reliable aircraft which has scheduled inspections alongside it, and it does a very good job. So it treats us well. We just have to keep up with her.
What do you have to do to maintain it?
Just general servicing, and sometimes we do the removal and replacement of components.
Where are you guys from?
We are stationed in New River, North Carolina. I come from Puerto Rico, which I enlisted out of Florida.
Amazing. And you?
From Colorado.
Oh, how cool. Well, visiting us from Colorado and Florida. This was the right way to celebrate America 250. From Madison, New Jersey, I'm Georgette Castro with Mortenveld Productions. Happy 4th of July to all of you.